Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing my first listen of Dreamcatcher's 6th mini album titled Dystopia Road to Utopia. Now I am so ready to do this today, as I'm always down for B-sides, as some of you may already know, but B-sides coming from Dreamcatcher themselves, 110% down, as I do believe that they always deliver when it comes to their B-sides as well, while showing different sides to themselves with the utilization of different genres, and especially with the power of Olander and Lees. I did see that Olander and Lees were all over the track listing for this mini album and such, and also two members, by the way, in helping co-write two B-sides. But before we really dive into greatness though today, I just want to add in my additional thoughts about Odd Eye, as I am more awake and such compared to the time that I woke up really early for the MV drop for Odd Eye. So Odd Eye really got me shook upon the first listen, but after a couple listens, the pre-chorus really grew on me. I'm pretty sure some insomnias feel the same way about the pre-chorus, but it really ended up growing on them. And then of course I had some friends and of course fellow insomnias out there, if you can relate, that the pre-chorus really hit right away for you upon first listen. It just hit differently, you know what I'm saying? And I think all in all, at the end of the day, it just works out, okay? The pre-chorus is just straight up good. Also, obviously, the chorus, duh, but I think additionally what makes Odd Eye so special and different and unique compared to their previous releases is that how Odd Eye is not constantly in your face as the song progresses. It has its nuances here and there, like everything is more nuanced in certain parts until the final climax. It was so amazing hearing that every time when I was streaming the song. And how Odd Eye, it may not be the catchiest song by Dreamcatcher to date, especially compared to Boca in their previous release, but honestly guys, let's be real here. You don't need a song to be catchy to be good, and Odd Eye is one of those special tracks for sure. Other than that, let's just dive into this mini album, shall we? Alright, so the first track is titled Intro. Obviously, this is the intro track. I've got to say, I love the consistency beyond the titling of these intro tracks throughout the series, of course, leading up to this point by Dreamcatcher, is that Olander and Lees not only working with Dreamcatcher throughout B-sides and their title tracks, but also the intro tracks that pair with these title tracks. So let's go. What a woodwind instrument there. Loving this stomping sound here. Ooh. The drums, percussion instrument in the back. It's picking up pace here. Oh. Loving how fast this is. And the hard-hitting synths. The energy in this. Love how it's hyper. And it continues to be hard-hitting. That slight pause there. Okay. Now I feel like that this intro track fits perfectly for Odd Eye for sure, as like the other intro tracks have been doing for the other title tracks that Dreamcatcher has been putting out. And I say that because the tempo is just so suiting towards the title track. And I honestly, upon listen here, it may appear that it might be way more faster than the title track, excuse me, but I feel like it might be similar in terms of tempo, in terms of beats per minute, BPM, I feel like, and that's why it does match up so suitably, and at the same time, of course, so cyberpunk-esque, catering and to the concept that Dreamcatcher has brought out with Odd Eye, of course. Really good all in all, as always, that has been done by Olander and Lees. Let's just get into the first B-side now, shall we? So this track is titled Wind Blows. Now, when I was bringing this up, I saw clips here and there that they've actually performed this at their showcase. I still can't believe I totally forgot about their showcase, as I did see the initial announcement that they dropped of how it was supposed to be paid for, and then it became free for all because the community and the Insomnia's completely abolished capitalism. We love to see how it became free, especially during these unfortunate times. But I'll make sure to watch the showcase on my own time, especially if it's subbed. But I do know Olander and Lee's all over this track, composing, arranging, wrote the lyrics to this song. We already know. Let's go. Oh, the drums here. Ooh, starting out with Sheehan with these electro sounds. Oh, with the like muted guitar sounds with JiU here. And Dami. Dongi. Oh my goodness, with the keyboard or piano on the back. Oh my goodness. Wow, this feels somewhat uplifting with their vocals. Whoa. Oh. Hey. Dami? Love the effect used in her voice here, in her vocals here, in her rap. Every time with Handong. Wow. The combo with Su and Shi in there though. It's crazy how these electro sounds in the back are aggressive. And these synths are. But this is so uplifting. Woo! Oh my goodness. Yes. Back to the Wind Blows. Wow. Wow. Okay. So first of all, this is such a headbanger and a half, but how is it a headbanger and a half while it being so meaningful in the lyrics department, but it being so uplifting? I really feel like it is due to how everything was laid out. Not only by Olander and Lee's, of course, but by all the members of Dreamcatcher. Okay, so when this song starts off, okay, it kicks it off with the drum kits or the drums, and then you got these electro synthesizers and such. Then we go into Xian right away. And as it progresses, I'm like, oh, I'm hearing some strings here. And then when it gets into Handong, when it feels a lot more brought back when it comes to the synths, and then they introduced the piano or keyboard in the back with Handong's precious vocals. Wow. And then going into the pre-chorus, the chorus, oh my goodness, everything was just laid out so perfectly. Really, it really was. I really didn't expect the wind blows. Wind blows. I feel like that was a great addition to this song. How that was delivered, and how this song is not entirely electro, because if it was entirely electro or electronic heavy, I don't think it would give off the same uplifting feeling with the members' vocals. But all in all, the members' vocals and how they deliver it in their own respective parts, but not only that, working upon each other and with each other here and there, and then bringing it together in the chorus like that with Wind Blows. So good, guys. Really, this song, I could see why they chose this song to perform, and I could definitely see choreo for it. I'm gonna have to see the choreo for it after, especially listening to it here. But wow, this really is starting to show me as that Handong. Wow, she is a must when it comes to having her on these tracks. Don't get me wrong. Dreamcatcher has always been good when Handong wasn't there with them, due to some cases, of course, being on that survival show and such. But now hearing Handong again back with Dreamcatcher, it just everything feels more full. It feels like it's so complete, like with a bow on top of a present. You know what I'm trying to say? That sort of, like how I said on Odd Eye, when I listened to Odd Eye the first time with Handong, OT7, all the members, it really reminded me of the times when they dropped Deja Vu when Handong was there. And now that I hear it on a B-side with Wind Blows, oh my goodness, my heart. Handong's going to continue to wreck me, I'm pretty sure, for fellow Insomnias as well. Xian coming out with her piercing vocals as always, hitting them high notes, and Yuhyun really just giving it her all as always. JiU having her moments, Sue having her moments as well. I really think this B-side, for this one, I could see myself streaming this song a lot. Even Guyan had some special parts in this song as well. Wow, Wind Blows. I'm gonna listen to this every morning now, especially during my studies. Gotta go past the day with something uplifting but really hard hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how I just went from the intro to this, because usually with intro tracks you're supposed to go in the title, but the intro was definitely electronic, synth heavy, and now this is that, but with rock elements, and way different stylistically, obviously, and with vocals. Other than that, let's get into the next B-side now. So this next track is titled Poison Love. Now, of course, Olander and Lee's being all over this, but I did see January 8th in the lyrics department for this. So if y'all are not familiar with January 8th, January 8th has worked with SM artists in the past before. I can name one song that they've really helped write, which was Overdose back in the day by EXO. They have worked with Red Velvet as well. Other than that, let's go. Very mysterious start with Dami here. Definitely feels much more darker than the previous track. Wow, I love how it feels light with JiU there. And Guyan here. Ooh, that percussion instrument in the back. Oh, what are these synths coming in here? Oh my! Why do you make me cry, break me down? Love the horns in the back. They're not too loud, but they're there. Dami though, how she came in there. Ooh, the background vocals there. Yes, Yehyun, come through. And I love how it picks it back up with Handong. Every day it gets cloudier. Wow. And then the horns again, guys. Straight chills. Woo! Oh my goodness, Sheehan. How Yehyun and Dami worked off each other in the Sheehan. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Now I know why Poison Love is a good amount of people's favorite B-side on this mini album. What? Guys, we're this early into this first listen and I'm going crazy. I mean, I've been going crazy. ever since the intro and obviously Wind Blows, but Poison Love, EDM-Catcher back at it again. What can I say? They did it again, okay? And I've got to say this, as I've said in the past before, and I remember during Boca era, is that when I was never ever before in the past, when back in my high school days and such, I never vibed with rock, and I never vibed with metal music. But when Dreamcatcher came into my life, right, with You and I, and then the list goes on and such like that throughout their B-sides and their entire discography that they've dropped so far, I've grown to love EDM as well. Specifically EDM-Catcher. Really. Now, this is a different EDM song that I've heard compared to their previous EDM or songs that utilize EDM, of course, EDM elements. And yeah, obviously way darker than their other EDM tracks, especially Can't Get You Out of My Mind on when Boca dropped, of course, their previous release. And Poison Love, I love how it's dark, it's moodier. There's that hey, I don't give any about anything, you know, attitude from the members, like just effortlessly putting out their lines, and how the beat is constantly going. However, there's sounds and instruments being introduced along the way. Wow. Poison Love so far throughout this first listen is my favorite B-side, but we're not done yet. I'm sure this album only continues to get better. Now, whether I recover from this, I'm not sure if I can, but wow, Poison Love. What else to highlight? Okay, Handong. Really loved how her lines were inserted in this track, how it was laid out, and also especially how the members worked off each other again, differently compared to the previous track, of course, but it just worked on beat, you know, with the instrumental. And then when they delivered, like when they were repeating a certain word throughout the lines in full English and stuff, it would just work so well, you know. It just meshes so cleanly, and it just sticks with you, you know. It just sticks with you, you know. It's such a vibe. Poison Love, everyone. Wow. I don't even know what to say anymore. I am so shocked now, especially Dami and how she entered in with her rap verses in this. Wow. Really, really great B-side. Let's get into the next one now. So this next track is titled For Memory. Now, as I mentioned at the start of this first listen, 2 members took part in writing 2 of the B-sides on this mini album, and JiU helped with the composing and writing the lyrics with Olana and Lees. We love to see it. JiU, our lovely JiU, in the works for this song. Let's go. Ooh, the acoustic guitar with Guy in here definitely feels more bright compared to the previous track. Loving how chill it is. Ooh, Sua. Oh my goodness. Love the use of the vocoders with their vocals here. Oh. Very sweet sounding with the synthesizers and oh, Dami. Yuhyun with Guyan here. Oh wow. Back to the instrumental break. I love how the acoustic guitar is there, but in the back. Where's this going though with Handong and the piano? The ticking in the back. Oh, it's coming. Something's coming. I knew it. Wow, what a refreshing song, but I feel like as much as it's chilled, laid back, it is a pop ballad. I wouldn't say it is entirely like a contemporary ballad, by no means a rock ballad, although I would love to listen to more rock ballads in my rotation of music, but definitely a pop ballad with an incredible use of synthesizers and vocoders. Now, if y'all are not familiar with vocoders, I've said this a lot, and I've accidentally said it when I was first listening to Break the Wall, because Break the Wall on their previous album, people corrected me, and I'm like, yeah, that was right, that you were using distortion effects, but I can clearly say 100% and 10% confidently say that they utilized vocoders in the chorus of this song and on other parts as well. I really love how the vocoder wasn't too heavy, which is implementing and integrating and mixing synthesizers with their vocals and all. It wasn't too heavy to the point where it's like super robotic-y and super artificial, but it added a lot of emotion to the track, I'd have to say, really, and it worked so well with the synthesizers on point. But hearing some sounds coming in, like a shaker here and there, synthesizers with other percussion instruments as well, string instruments, the piano with Handong. There is a lot of elements that I'm picking up through these headphones. I feel like if you were here to hear this on speakers, though, you're going to miss out on all those elements. So I feel like if y'all haven't listened to this song with earbuds or really good headphones, I highly recommend you to do so, because there's a lot of incredible layers to this song added upon the use of the vocoders throughout the members' vocals in this song. Aside from that, though, I can totally see and feel and hear JiU's influence on this song. Oh my goodness, I love how it's sweet, it's happy at the same time, and at the same time it was a bit cute, you know. It was a bit cute with Dami's rap verses in this one, which we don't often heavily get, of course, by Dami herself in title tracks and majority of the B-sides coming out from them. But I can really appreciate that. It adds a lot of depth to the song. It adds a lot of texture to the song, I'd have to say. And it works. It really works, all in all. Now, is it my favorite pop ballad by them to date, or a ballad in general? Maybe. And definitely not like the highest of highs, but it's a song that I could really vibe to and appreciate and just chill out and relax. And it's super calming, you know, not too slow, not too upbeat, just right, you know, like Goldilocks or whatever. But for memory, definitely a song I can appreciate. I can't even count how many times I've said that already, but I really mean it. I really do. But the one unexpected part, how it builds up and builds up and builds up with the percussion instruments, and then boom, we get hit with the vocals. I was expecting something. I'm like, where's this going? I'm expecting something, but I did not expect the immediate hit of the high notes, the beautiful vocals being projected out there by the members, and wow, Sheehan just woo. And JiU's parts, I really love JiU's parts in this one as well. All in all, really solid track by Dreamcatcher here. Really takes a break from every other aggressive song on this album with Odd Eye, and picks up off from the previous track, which was way more dark and moodier, I'd have to say. So yeah, let's just get into the final B-side, and then I'll wrap things up. All right, so we're here, the final track, unfortunately, but this one is titled New Days. And as I said, 2 members took part in the B-sides, and the other one was Dami. We love to see it in the composing and writing the lyrics with Olander and Lise. However, there were other individuals that I saw part of the ranging and stuff. Let me know if you know who those individuals are, or a team or such. I would love to know, but let's go. Oh. Loving the start here right away. Oh my. Sua. Okay. Love how it breaks down with Guyan. Oh, Dami. Ooh, the JiU Sua combo. Yes, Dami. This is so Dreamcatcher, but wow. The JiU Handong combo there though. Wow. Yes! Woo! You guys hear that? Ends in a snap right there. Yuhyun ending it off with the instrumental. New Days. New Days. Another song that I can appreciate for. I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room right away, though. I can definitely see people really thinking that this really sounds like an anime-ish type song. Of course, I could see that. But what I'm thinking additionally, mostly, is that this is so Dreamcatcher. Stylistically, we've heard this stylistically done by Dreamcatcher before, but structurally, we have not heard something like this before by Dreamcatcher. And it's amazing, really, okay? It's got me reminiscing of when they dropped Mayday. And Mayday is, I'm not even sure if it's just my top B-side or my number one favorite B-side to date that, if I recall correctly, Dreamcatcher always utilizes when they're throwing on a concert and such. Yes, they do actually. Correct me. Let me correct myself there. But it reminds me of Mayday, and I would have to say Full Moon, structurally. But wow. I mean, stylistically, but, structurally different. But wow. New Days. Dami's parts, I think I love the most. I love her rap verses, especially at the early section, and then later on, of course, with a longer duration of rap verses. But before we got into that, we had Yuhyun ending it like that, and just everything, every other sounds and layers to this song were stripped away for that brief moment, and then everything was brought in, and then from that the bridge into the final chorus went in out like a bang, and then just slowly ended, slowly but surely, in the best way possible with Yuhyun, and then the instrumental. Wow. And again, how they worked with each other, not only with each other, together, and not doing the same pattern like JiU and another member and JiU, not the same. It's working with this and this and this and this together, and off of each other. I love how it has its unexpected moments in this song. I really do. Another song that I can definitely appreciate for, and it has a soft spot in my part, as it does really remind me of Mayday, of course. I'm not sure about you guys. Let me know if it does. I could also see why some people favored New Days as well as their favorite B-side. I did know this before coming into this, that, of course, it was New Days or another B-side and all. But really, to wrap things up, everyone, what a first listen. Okay? From start to finish, as always, of course, with the intro. And we went with Wind Blows after the intro. And I remember how Wind Blows, right? To sum it up, Wind Blows was hard hitting, right? Electro sounds coming up, but was so uplifting, having rock elements in the chorus, of course, but so uplifting in how the respective members brought upon their local vocals upon the track throughout the song. Wind Blows. definitely a song that can help me go through these rough days. Then we got Poison Love. Oh my goodness, Poison Love. Poison Love is potent. It really is. It made me go crazy upon first listen, and I'm sure it will upon every other listen. It's one of those special songs that I can feel already that it's only gonna get better and better and better as I listen to the song. I mean, of course, their other B-sides do that as well, but especially for Poison Love. Then we go into For Memory, okay? Pop ballad with the use of vocoders behind the vocals and all for a majority of the song. Has its nuances, of course, with the string instruments and such, and different vocal layers there. And what I've noticed throughout all these tracks, it has its unexpected parts with the ad-libs, the local vocal layers, or edits with the vocoders or the high notes. Wow, a lot of variation, a lot of, stylistically different tracks, but all in all, such a EDM, a lot of EDM elements in this mini album compared to other mini albums, I'd have to say. And then we finish it off with New Days. New Days. Wow. I've said it before, okay? I really love Dami's part. Another song that I can appreciate for, right? But all in all, if it wasn't obvious, Poison Love is my favorite B-side on this mini album. And then it would go, I would have to say Wind Blows with Wind Blows, and then so on and so forth with New Days and For Memory, really. So let me know your favorite B-sides on this mini album. Be sure to do so, as I love connecting with you all. And I just love how it was evident to see, the members' influence on this track. JiU on For Memory, of course, Dami on New Days. And I just, most importantly, loved how all these tracks, OT7, right? I can't emphasize that enough. As I said before, if I recall correctly, like a ribbon on a present, like a cherry on top of a smoothie or drink or whatever. It's just, everything just works so well in succession together with Handong, I think heavily in Odd Eye, her lines were in the spotlight with the other members. Wind Blows as well, of course. And then as well in, I would say, Poison Love as well, yeah. But all the members, all in all, I'm pretty sure we can all agree, had their special moments and had their memorable moments with their lines, each and every line that they've been putting out. I love how New Days, they showed a bit of a new side to them, but really kept it, stylistically. For Memory, a very special song that I can vibe to, right? I'm just going backwards now, as I can ramble on days and days out for Dreamcatcher, but yeah, Poison Love, oh my goodness, phenomenal. Wind Blows, hard-hitting, uplifting somehow at the same time, unbelievable. And then we got the intro track. It works so well with the intro, and then I'm pretty sure the instrumental for Odd Eye is simply amazing, because it is the instrumental that is paired up with Dreamcatcher's lovely vocals and Dami's rap, of course. But yeah, this has been Garrison, though. Let me know about your thoughts on this mini album. I'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. Love to see them. Love engaging with your comments with fellow Insomnias, of course. If there's any special performance you want me to see, or a dance practice by Dreamcatcher, maybe Odd Eye or something, let me know, as I do want to do more videos to Dreamcatcher, despite my schedules and stuff. But fortunately enough, I found time to do this mini album first listen as fast as I can. I feel like this was a perfect finisher to the series, of course, with Dystopia Road to Utopia, the 6th mini album. This has been Garrison, though. Be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and it just warms my heart. And like I say always, it does, connecting with you all. And yeah, stay safe, take care. It's crazy out there. Please promise me that. Stay safe. It's crazy out there. And peace.